Hello everyone, Dare Bear here, and I am playing 7 Days to Die. But I'm not going to do a gameplay thing. Instead, I will use my 1000 hours plus on this game knowledge to help you guys with a guide, zombie survival guide, if you will. And if you don't believe me, I have almost all the achievements in this game. I'm missing two, and it's one of the hard ones. But anywho, I'm gonna be teaching you guys a bit on what to do. Basically, what do you do in day one? In day one, I would like for you guys first to choose which skill you're gonna main on. Basically, what weapon do you want to use? Do you want which range weapon do you want to use? Basically, but when you do choose it, you have one melee and then you have a ranged weapon in each of these skills. Sorry. Now I'll explain each of these briefly, and I'll tell you which ones to get in the first week and the other ones to just ignore. Don't even try getting them because I'll just get them around like the second week or the third week because you need to focus on different things during your first blood moon depending on which difficulty you choose, because that would change every strat completely. If you're just going for like just the default difficulty, then yeah, you could just follow me. Note, I am not that kind of gamer who like goes on very specific and makes amazing bases and all that. I'm an average Joe. I'm lazy. I'll just make anything. Basically, like, just I'll make a very strong box. There you go. But in surviving, I have reached at least 100 before. If I could remember. It's been a while. But I've been playing this for hours. And still do. So, let's start with the skills. Now, perception, you got the sniper build, and your melee is the spear. And also, it has the demolition, explosives, TNT. It's very important to choose your first skill because it will get the upgrades you need. That's how 7 days works now. If you're coming back from the past ones, it's different now. So, let's say I want to build the spear. A spear build, yeah, for your melee. So, in order to get more books here, if I can remember the cheat, there we go. The books, this will give me like basically the upgrades to get stronger tiers of weapons, where we could see here the spear, it says here spear master. The spear master, see these volumes, sharp sticks, basically this one. It's improved spear crafting. So it's important to choose the very first day in which weapon you want because that's how you'll make it stronger. For example, if I do that, 20 of those, I could basically now create an iron spear instead of just the normal stone spear. And then you could see the tier also changes if you keep getting those books. So, in terms of looting, you keep upgrading your, let's say, the spear mastery. You'll most likely get the chance to get those books, but it's not a guarantee, I can tell you that. It's still based on RNG, so hopefully you'll get lucky. But there's always things that will help you. That's why you need to focus mainly on the main skills you want. So, what did I say? With perception, the spear, and demolition, and sniper. These are just the important ones. Penetrator is also the important one. And then, trader, not really. Don't mind these. This is a strong one because it deals with armor, but you don't really need to get it right away. But in the late game, you kind of do need these because the zombies get armor. And another important one for any build, basically. Anybody could just get it. The Penetrator and the Lucky Looters. It helps you boost better loot. And Salving Operator, where you need your wrench. That's where you can upgrade your wrench to whatever the next upgraded wrench. I forgot the name of that thing, but the upgraded form of the wrench. Now, that's all mostly for perception. The strength now, a lot of these actually you could use a lot in strength. The only thing that's like late game a bit is Master Chef and Pack Mule. Pack Mule, it depends on you if you're having a hard time with like the carrying, like carry weight. But mainly I don't really get it because I'll just slog through it, and hopefully you could get a bike and then put all the stuff in there. Now, this is the shotgun, baseball bat, and the sledgehammer build. Yeah. The strength for me is one of the best builds because obviously it's a shotgun, but the first shotgun weapon is not that good. Mainly what I mean is the pipe shotgun. Yeah, that's basically the first guns you'll get. But if you're lucky, you could get the barrel shotgun or like, you know, the pistol, the normal ones, the non-pipe weapons. So, in the beginning, with the sniper, also the problem with both of these are strong weapons, like high damage shotgun and sniper, but their first pipe weapon only has like 1 bullet per shot, so it's not really good with survival. The best pipe weapon, in my opinion, is actually the machine gun, the pipe machine gun. The only problem is it just uses a lot of bullets, so sometimes I just lean into the pipe pistol even though it's not the best. So, boomstick is for your shotgun. This is for your baseball bat, clubs, and sledgehammers. And the strength is for the heavy armor. It's to basically help you with the slowness when you wear heavy armor. See, the penalty, and it gives the durability. And with the Master Chef, it's late game because you do obviously need food in this game. But right now, in the first week, I mostly rely on tin cans or just hunt animals and get the meat and just get the normal steak. Because you don't really need to upgrade this to get those magazines for cooking. Because trust me, if you just keep on looting, you'll find that magazines will be everywhere. Especially for the cooking, and mainly you would need more for the farming one. And then Miner 69 and Motherload, those are for your mining. These are also really good for the early game, so that you'll just get the ores and any of the money, the gold, silver stuff you'll get from mining. Yeah, this is also for the upgrade to get better quality crafting for your harvesting tools, your iron tools, your pickaxes, your normal axes, and your ogres and chainsaws. Now, Fortitude is your brawler build, which is the fists and machine guns. I would say the brawler is fine. I actually used it. It's pretty much fun where you punch a zombie and the head just explodes. A huntsman, you don't really need that. Well insulated, not really. When you have the mods for it, you don't really need it. Pain tolerance is a good one. It's basically just you don't get stunned. In some cases in this game, when a zombie hits you, you get stunned. So Probably if you have a problem with that, when you're having problem fighting zombies early on, you could get it, but I wouldn't. Just learn how to attack and back forward, you know? Healing factor, iron gut, rule 1 cardio. Oh, only for me, rule 1 cardio only if you're having a hard time getting around places and you can find a bike or you can make one. Iron gut is for second week or third, but honestly, I never actually used iron gut before. Only when I'm annoyed, when getting hungry real quick or thirsty. Healing factor is for your health regen. I never actually got these, to be honest. I only rely on my armor, and I still survive most of the time. I could honestly say I haven't. Most of the times I died is in the early games. After that, I'm good. Now, agility, archery, handguns, and your knives. These are. The archery is the best early game because it's the silent sneaky build, and in the late game it's actually pretty strong with explosive arrows. I did one run with just using arrows with explosives. You could mow down hordes and upon hordes. And the gunslinger actually is pretty good. Weirdly enough, gunslinger, this is where you'll get the SMG for some reason. It's not a pistol, but it's there. But sure, it's where one you'll get. It's pretty good though. The SMG is one of the best weapons next to the Desert Eagle. It's called Vulture there though. And my research on what other people think the best melee weapon is. Mostly I've seen the bladed weapons, not always the S tiers. The top tiers is the best because I think because it has the bleed build and the high damage that it doesn't give. Like for example, the Spearmaster also has the bleed aspect to it, but the problem is I think the machete, basically the last upgrade for the knives, the blades, it has a higher damage over the spear. I'm not actually quite sure, but I think that's the reason why people choose the machete more than the spear. And also, you could use automatically the knife to harvest animal parts, basically. You don't have to switch. Run and gun, didn't ever use it. I have gotten medium armor obviously because I like the medium armor, but I do like the heavy armor because of just the defense. Hidden strikes, that depends on you if you want to get this. I would if you're gonna rock a stealth build. It's very important for a stealth build. Parkour, not really. Run and gun. Nah, I didn't get it. Just get it if you want it in the second week. And the most important part, the important skill, perk here. Intellect. It's important because of this. Advanced engineering. Advanced engineering is basically your crafting, your workbenches and whatnot. Here, your workbenches. This is where you'll get your forge, mostly where you'll get to craft all the stuff you need for your weapons. Your bullet casings, your arrow tips, your iron bars to craft those machetes or steel or iron based weapons. It's one of the most important things. Always get advanced engineering, because after you finish the first quest that the game gives you, it gives you a couple of perk points to put in. I always put in one advanced engineering and an intellect. It's always my second choice, and afterwards my first choice, depending on which weapon you want, that's what you put. For example, I want to do a sniper build, so I'll mostly put it first in spear, and because upgrade your melee damage first, because you'll barely get bullets anyway, or you'll better get a gun in early game anyway. Get upgrade your melee damage first. Now, that's mostly it. But for intelligence, I haven't dabbled in actually in intelligence. I know the melee weapon here is an electric baton, and you mostly have the robot stuff, the turrets, and the junk turret. Basically, that's your range weapon in this. It's not as good, so that's why I only use this tier for its advanced engineering, the grease monkey to make your vehicles. Lockpicking, useless as hell. Don't even try. But if you want, sure or whatever. But it's a waste. Physician. I keep forgetting to get this, but you should be getting this. It helps with your healing. Better barter is also good. It helps you with your prices. Better deals. Yeah, better deals in buying and selling. And where was the other one? I remembered. Plunder, gain extra. Ah, you're right. This one. Dark Adventure. I should have put this more. I just ignored it most of the time when I played. Get this because the trader in this game will give you better stuff to sell. I should have just keep on doing this. I didn't know it actually is pretty good. Alright. That's mostly it. In day one, you need to choose which build you need first. Because after this, you finish this quest that the game gives you. See, in the right corner. That. After when you complete this, you will need to go to the trader. And I will see you in the skip. Alright, we're here with the trader. After I've finished the first quest, it'll tell you to go to this trader, talk to him, and he'll give you another quest to dig gold, basically.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to
a shovel,
pay you.
and I'll shoot 2 bird supplies.
Let's get one
Now,
thing straight.
I
You're
don't
not
actually
working with me,
do
you're
this
working
quest
for me.
right away, because for me, I want to choose my base first. Basically, I am not the type to make my base automatically. Now, you see, the map I chose for this is basically the trader is just in a forest. Usually, it's in a city. So hopefully, when you choose a map, the trader's in the city. That way it's gonna be easier, because in order to make your base, I would like to build near the trader. So let's go quickly. Alright, I'm in the town now. Let's say this is the trader, right? Let's say this area is the trader. Mostly I would like to build my base around here. Now, I am a lazy guy, and I don't make those amazing bases. I just choose basically a house. I would say a house near the trader, most likely. Importantly, a house with a basement. That's how I usually choose my base. Anything that gives me like an underground vibe, then yeah, I would choose that. It's up to you though. But in my experience, I always love putting my stuff underground, because less likely for your base to fall down and your loot gone. It happened to me before with a friend. It was horrible and heartbreaking. So, let's say there are houses here with underground. Let's say that house. I know that house has something. There we go. No, that's not it. Or whatever. Let's say this house, right? Hopefully it has the underground thing. clear them. Importantly, you choose the house with the small rating, like the difficulty is low, because if when you claim a house, the loot doesn't respawn anymore. So better just choose a low, not so good looted house. Basically, these normal ones. So to recap, basically in day one, you choose your skills and your base, and then after that, just finish what the trader wants you to do, and then just keep doing those quests. I'm pretty sure you guys know about like getting the quest, getting there. There's these giant question marks on the house. Don't press the question mark first. Loot the house first, and then press the question mark and start the quest, because the loot and everything just resets. Hopefully that's clear for you guys. I'll show you in a later video. But right now, that's mostly you need to do in day one. Day one and day two, actually. Day two, you'll just keep on looking and hopefully you'll get what you need. But mainly, the first week, I strongly suggest... Oh. It's one of the special zombies. I strongly suggest that you hopefully get workstations, basically the forge. You need the forge ASAP. You need to get that real quick. And then if you're lucky, you go up to the cement mixer, and that'll make it easier. Now, I will do a average Joe base building, basically, but I need to test out one of the bases that I have an idea with. I've seen some people use in the video, and hopefully I need to rate it, you know. I already have that one base I always use, which is the box, the fortress. It's pretty simple. It's just a box. But yeah, mainly I would like to make a base, a normal base where you put all your stuff, and then a different base for the Horde Nights, so when you reach the 7 days. Now I'll do that next time, because that's mostly you'll focus on that around, like, I would like to start your Horde base on like the 3rd day, basically. Because in the first, second, all you do is just scavenge, get some weapons, bullets, anything, basically anything, and hopefully you'll get advanced engineering. You'll get more of that, and I'll show you guys an easier way to find those books. Basically, the easiest one would be find these tools. Hopefully you'll get the one for engineering. It is the working stiff. Yeah, sometimes you'll get that. There's always most of the time there's mostly books. Same with the mailboxes. There's always there. Always check these important looting places. Is these trucks, the mailbox, and where is you? The other important ones. Ah, right. This one, cement mixer. Because they'll get this. It's always forge. Basically, that's the one you need for your workstations. Yeah. You get these, and always obviously get these and get these. That's mostly it you need to know. Ah, here. Mailbox. Anything in your mind you could remember that involves like papers, books, etc. Need to get that. You really need to just search that instantly. mind you. It's like anything. Those newspaper stuff, those stalls, if I could find one here. But yeah, those stuff, instantly get those. Because that's where you'll get all these. That's how I survived my first 7 days in this new updated version. And always get the dang ATM. You'll get those monies. And be careful when you pick lock a police car. If you get it wrong, it alarms. Or when you do that, it alarms and it'll check horde. Good luck with that. Mainly, you really need a lockpick if you're not ready. You don't have any weapons. But when you're already stacked, and let's say I'm a shotgun build and I already have the double barrel shotgun, I'm pretty confident I could take on the horde. So that's mostly it you need to know for day 1 and day 2, basically. Just keep on scavenging and make sure you make your proper base. And on the horde base, I'm gonna do it in a different video because I need to test out some other builds of horde bases. Well, I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys when I'm able to make that horde-based video for the average Joe. For the bases that you're too lazy to make, I'm not that type of guy who makes those towers or those amazing houses. Basically low-effort bases. That's all from me. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed or just learned from me. You know, there's a bunch of action I put in this video because I just wanted to help you guys and teach you guys from the tips and tricks on 7 Days to Die, one of my favorite survival games. Well, see you guys. Bye.